Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
He goes to swing, you faint and dodge out of the way, and he goes to swing again, but just erupts in flames as this happens, and then just cringles and falls down.
As he's dying, he's definitely like, oh, he was a fiend.
Yeah.
They were right!
I will burn you in the afterlife.
I have failed, Melora. The other four.
Oh, no.
They're scared, right? They run away, right?
Morale.
We're not making morale checks. They've got the divine fervor. This is their holy day.
The day of liberation.
Yeah, they're immune to morale checks.
No.
We'll do.
We'll just wait
I can't wait to
5
break
to
them.
10 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come midterms, we'll retake Quilton.
One of the guys walks over, slips on Trevor, gets up,
Slips
tries
on
to hit
Trevor.
you for a 17, which I think misses.
Misses.
Which part did Trevor do?
And then the other three are going to come after Ace. So the first one,
Do they have to pass him to get to me?
no.
I'm gonna hit
You're
the
in
first
the
one.
middle, away from allies. Remember, you always place yourself
Yeah.
away from allies.
Yeah,
perfect,
you
though.
do.
So it
Tunnel
makes it
fighter.
hard.
Tunnel Fighter's coming in handy.
That's gonna be 20. What would that be? 8.
28 hits.
Without my rage bonus.
I didn't tell you not to rage.
Yeah.
15.
Why don't
15.
you rage first?
'Cause I don't have my rage left.
So this guy rushes up to you, and you just position that halberd, and he tries to block, but you just move it at the right time. It goes straight through. He falls over.
But the others.
The other two coming in. That's going to be a miss. The other one, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And the other guy attacking is another 22 and a 20 to hit.
Yeah. All 3 of those.
Okay.
That's not good.
1d8.
This is full damage. Luckily, they all only have daggers.
They have long swords.
You keep trying to gaslight our DM. Yeah, but they just have daggers, so.
But why would they have long swords? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if
it's going against the
if
whole
they're
teaching.
paladins
They're mages
of-
with no armor.
of Melora, they're
getting
going to be using
ridiculous.
flails, so those are just d6s.
I mean, if they're paladins in Melora, why not tridents?
I guess that's true.
Tridents are only 1d8.
I'll tell you why.
These are 1d8. That's what I'm using.
God damn it.
That's what long swords are.
Nice
All
try.
right, how much?
Fuck.
25 damage from the 3 attacks.
What?
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's
He's
but
full
they
health
and
Well,
at
not
some point,
quite,
I mean,
but
2 of them
close.
would have, or the 2 of them would have flanked, but I didn't even roll advantage for him. So I'm being nice, right?
I mean, they were so
Right.
thrown off by the guy like coming at me and dying. So.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
for sure.
And how
For
about
sure.
Trevor? Like
That's where
getting
the
cut
flanking
in half
really
and
came
then lighting
from.
on fire.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Simon, you're up next.
Good.
Yeah, like if we just like break down everything that's happened in like the last 6
It's
seconds.
pretty traumatizing.
That guy did not get cut in half. He got burned to a crisp.
Yeah, he
But they
ignited.
all like had blood splurting out of them.
I like the
Yes,
idea.
that's very true.
I like the idea though that the flames just went right where his body was thinnest and weakest
Yep.
and separated him into
I
two
see.
parts.
That was the
Cauterized
hellish
both
rebuke.
ends. So he was alive long enough to.
He's like the guy who got his head chopped off and blinked a whole bunch.
Yep. 30 seconds.
He's a fiend, and I've been cut in half.
Oh, this is painful.
Where are my legs?
Simon,
Yeah.
you're up.
Yeah. Okay. I peeked from behind Rosie.
Shoot a guy in half.
And I
This isn't the first episode.
I prepared my feature, shoot a guy in half.
shoot a guy in half.
Why has he been sleeping on this for 120
Sorry, guys.
I know.
I don't know my character
This
very
is
well.
just like him.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
should I do owlbears? Should I cut a guy in half?
Yeah.
Oh, owlbears.
Okay, what do I see before me? I see a guy on fire that was cut in
Chainsaw
half.
blade.
Guy
I
on
see a
fire,
guy
cut in
that-
half, fallen down.
Yeah.
You see Ace is surrounded by 2 people, and Val is surrounded by, I think, just 1 at this point.
It was just the one guy he slipped.
Yeah, he slipped.
On Trevor.
His butt
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Trevor's
So they're
remains.
like in a little group around. They've all just gotten out of cover.
Okay.
And are now engaged, and they're probably about 60 feet in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to take my crossbow and I'm going to train it on one of the ones by Ace.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to mark them as my favorite foe.
Marked as such.
And then I attack.
Attack them.
And that is a 12 and then a 21.
21 will hit.
Okay. And that would be a 4 piercing. And then
4 piercing.
Yeah.
Your damage is always a little messed up.
Wait.
This is why he doesn't
Yeah,
realize
yeah.
that he has
Yeah,
to cut a
I
person
I rolled a
in half.
D10 and I got a
Dex.
1
But you
One
still need to add
plus-
Dex and your
plus 3.
Your
Plus
dex is
3.
only 3?
but also the
I mean, that's a 16.
the thing that you just put on.
Yeah, it's a plus 3.
Yeah.
And then I rolled a 1 on my D6 for the favorite foe. I'm
All
sorry,
right.
guys.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
This-
God.
That was
I've been
just
playing the same
terrible.
way the whole time, guys.
No, it's just terrible. Yeah.
He's just always
I'm
rolls
just not
like
good.
Caleb.
I'm just not good.
Have you ever changed out
It-
your dice?
Hey, guys, you want to know a secret? It wasn't Yamhorn. It
was
it was me. It was me the
I
whole
think we knew
time.
that. I think we knew that. I think we knew that.
Are these new dice though? Like,
No.
have you ever changed them?
No, I've cycled through a
He
few,
gets
but
weighted die that is not in his favor.
If you look at the dice, it
it's-
only has like the lower half of numbers,
Yeah.
but they're double.
but it's so we have a story to tell.
That's right. 100%.
I'm-
It's for narrative.
I just wanted to make
Narrative.
sure that you weren't missing
You know what?
something.
Yeah,
I think
no.
these
But you-
tariffs
you-
can
you
only help
I
you.
brought the
definitely
receipt.
was.
Gotta get
Yeah.
some of those American-made dice.
So what did I do? Like 5, 6 total damage
Yeah.
to this guy.
He took an arrow to the back and like whips around. It's like, allies. Shit.
Wow, he can still talk.
Yeah. But you know what? Fuck him. I'm gonna
Shoot him again.
Rosie's gonna come after this bitch.
Okay.
Rosie's gonna charge and do a multi-attack.
What's her speed?
Plus clear.
Rosie the River. Riving means
60
cutting in half, by the
feet.
way.
No,
60 feet?
wait. No, that's the dark vision. Where is it?
Shut the fuck up.
There it is. 40 feet.
40 feet. So she can get 40 feet, so it'll be 20 feet away.
I am faster than Rosie.
You know what then? Yeah, I can't use her just because I want to be better.
Yes, you can.
No.
That's what she's there for.
I mean, she can get you closer, or she can reposition you where.
I think I'm going to keep her, and she's going to now that it's her action, she's going to provide cover to me and Ben, which grants us the dodge condition
Okay.
to each adjacent ally.
Sounds good. Ben.
Are there damaged enemies near me?
60 feet away from you, there are 3 damaged enemies next to Val and Ace.
Okay. 60 feet. I force them to make a wisdom save.
Okay. All 3 of them?
Just one.
Is
Just
this
one.
Just like for fun?
Just
or-
whichever one's like the most damaged.
The most damage, that's the one that Simon just hit.
Yeah.
And they're going to fail. It's 5 plus 1. So
Perfect.
6. What are you doing?
Toll the dead.
Ooh, very nice.
Ding dong.
And they take 12 necrotic.
12 necrotic.
That's gotta hurt a paladin.
You hear the sound of the bay, just the booming sound of the bay, and it then echoes inside of this librarian's head. And you see them just kind of like close their eyes, clench, and just collapse.
You're welcome
Nice.
for that 5 damage.
Hell yeah.
All right, staying where you are.
The Wombo combo.
Yeah. The Bobo Blast.
Because we're such a good team.
We are.
Staying where you are, Ben.
I like this place.
We
Yeah.
got cover.
Dodge.
We got cover, yeah.
Dodge.
Ghoul lets off 2 crossbow bolts.
Does she rive them?
I don't know if she rives them. One of them does hit. We've got one of these soldiers takes a little more damage. And is anyone else doing
There's
anything?
just one
Corgan and
next-
Dorgan.
Corgan and Dorgan are in the courtyard.
And Big
They're
Craig?
behind the 2 of you, Rosie, Simon, Ben.
There's just one on me and one on
At this point, yeah.
Valen.
Keeping that safe. If you want to yell to them to have them be part of like fighting, absolutely you
Is
can.
Big Craig with them as well?
Big
or-
Craig is also with them. But back at the top of the initiative, Ace.
Oh, yeah, guy in front of me. Gonna hit him.
Okay.
And fuck it. I'm gonna do it savagely. Natural 20. Okay.
Well,
Hey,
well,
there
well,
we
well,
go.
Is that like a
well.
bag pull? Do we hand him
Oh,
the bag?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
Get
a
that bag
savage
empty.
attack.
It was. I
You had to
gave
roll
myself
again.
the advantage.
We can't miss Final Factions release at Dollar Tree. You gotta empty out.
Ooh, I got a babe. I got
Beyblade?
specialist shift.
Oh, it actually is a babe.
Pulled the Final
Oh, a
Faction.
woman soldier?
Yeah. I cheat,
If you knew
okay?
a woman soldier in there, Dash, would
He
you
felt the curves and was like, "Gotta get
Yeah,
this."
that would have changed my decision.
You can
Your
only
bag
light
strategy?
things on
Oh,
Living
yeah.
in the mountains of East Asia, Shift was
Oh.
groomed to be a warrior from childhood.
Wow.
Trained in every form of combat, Shift is forced to be reckoned with.
So she's Black Widow.
So
There has yet to be anyone who can challenge her skill. She has very high agility.
I didn't know Final Faction had like modern day Earth.
I mean, if it's set in the future, then it is future Earth, not modern day.
Asian.
I envisioned it's like
and I rolled a 10 on my D10.
Oh, fudge!
So,
Yeah.
29 damage.
Do you want to cut this librarian in
I
half?
cut him in half.
They are in half.
But
So he gets to do it.
Yeah,
I
because
got
he
a
did
crit.
it. He was able. He crit him.
I don't know, man.
And then on my second attack, I go up, and I'm behind Val, and I kind of like peek around his right side and just throw my glaive into his.
Sounds good.
yeah. Like the
I
Maccabees.
just throw my glaive to wherever,
Wherever it may lie.
whoever meets it.
26.
That hits.
And that's another 10. I love these dice.
Seriously.
19.
I do.
Oh, no. 17, because I'm not raging.
Oh no!
You fool!
All right. All set. Val.
Is this guy prone?
No, not prone.
He's okay.
The guy that
he
slipped
just
on the
slipped,
guts?
but he didn't fall down.
Oh, he slipped because he rolled a 1. Got
Okay.
back up,
Oh,
made
okay.
a second attack.
He fell and
Oh, gotcha.
split in
Okay.
half.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack him with my maul.
You feel a little halfling behind you.
That's a nat 20.
Yes! Back!
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Back!
How many pieces do you want this librarian in?
Oh, 3.
Oh, I
Don't get greedy.
I mean, you're using them all.
Yeah, it can be a lot of pieces.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
They
bring my maul
exploded.
up and just shatter his whole face off.
Okay, you just you
Face.
off.
Yes, you got the reference.
What? Oh, like the movie.
It's so intense the way he says it.
Hey, I got a laser pointer.
All right.
Hey.
A lighter and a laser pointer? Is
Oh,
this
man.
my childhood again?
Yeah.
Grab a joint and you're gonna have hours
Dude,
of fun.
I'm gonna get high and get wild tonight.
Cats,
All you
look
need is a
out.
cat.
Yeah.
I'm just leading him to my open flame lighter.
Cats mess around with fire. With that,
All right. You have no
face
idea
off,
what you did.
these librarians are down.
Nice.
Some of them are dying. Some of them are in pieces. Ghoul gives you a big thumbs up.
All right.
I do want to make room so like we can break this line and hopefully people will charge in and
What?
Huh? What line?
What
They're
line?
dead.
What
They're gone.
people?
oh, isn't there
charging
like
where?
a line of people that we were like in the middle of, or is this
He's
just
even
something
You
more
killed
like
all
a
of them.
Thursday?
Yeah, there were 5
Yeah, yeah,
librarians
yeah.
here. Yeah.
They're dead.
He's even more bloodthirsty when his rage is down.
I need more. I need more.
All right, let's go talk to Ghoul.
Ghoul.
She yells down at you. We're trying to keep everyone safe. Not sure what's happening. She knocks her arrow, fires like a long shot towards where the dress cues are.
Yeah.
And then like it starts to reload as it's like, whatever you guys are doing, I mean, we can try and be safe here, or we can hightail it out of here. I'm about 15 minutes away from that.
So Melora is going to talk to the Storm Herald,
Yeah.
Alistair.
Okay.
And we were thinking we should get the ballista off the wall and bring it to the shore and shoot at him since he can
Isn't
fly.
the ballista like far away though?
Yeah, it's a
The ballista's
mile.
like really far away. That's
That
like a
might
few
not-
miles up north.
That
There's-
might not be the
there's-
best idea. That was the idea I had.
There was a
closest
ballista
one-
on the
I
cart.
am
closer
ace.
one. The closer one was the Drescue wagon,
Yeah, the cart
Yes.
had a.
but it's surrounded by
had a
Drescues.
and a giant frog thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things are getting dicey.
All right. Well,
Is
I
that
don't
on
know.
the like from where we are? Is that on the path to Alistair?
So Alistair right now is just south of you. If you were to continue on the path around the bay, you'd get to that creek where the rescue
Which
ship
is-
is
okay.
docked, and that's where they're headed. So they're still up the road quite a bit. Ghoul tossing an arrow that way is more of like a, hey, don't mess with us. She
Yeah.
wasn't really. It's too far away to aim at anyone.
So I guess, guys, what we need to figure out is: are we trying to thin the numbers at Alistair's power, or are we trying to go straight for Alistair?
I thought we were coming here to get Ghoul to go fight Alistair.
Yeah, we're trying to gather numbers. And
Weren't we gonna come here and get Greg?
I
I
thought we
mean,
were
there's a
coming
whole
here for our
town that
ballista.
they have to
Well,
protect.
we at least have Big Craig and Rosie, so
And-
our numbers are
And
strengthened.
why don't we grab Corgan and
And
Dorgan?
Corgan and Dorgan are just like right over
I mean, they
there.
deserve to come and fight in the final battle. I mean, they've been really good employees.
I mean, they've been in jail for like the last.
So
So
it doesn't
we-
sound like
we've
it's been
been
the
in
worst
jail, too.
experience for them.
Are Corgan and Dorgan near?
They're just past Ghoul in the courtyard, so you guys are like on the other side of that now to fight those librarians. If you kind of move over to where the courtyard is, you can still have this yelling conversation. But you see, they're keeping this place safe. There's ever so often, and there's like somebody coming in, like some
They've
little
been
frog
helping
monster.
with the frogs, yeah.
They're keeping it safe. If you want to pull them out, Ghoul says that she's probably going to abandon her bar.
Well,
And they're
Well,
going to start like
speaking
leaving
of
into
yelling
the forest.
conversations,
Oh,
have we picked up any more conversation from Melora? Because she was going to speak
And-
real loud.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You look out, and at this point, you
Still
see
catching up with
Yeah.
she's just now kind of
Hasn't gotten there
leaving that area, and she's walking down to the bay.
All right, let's
Okay.
go. Let's go. Because whatever. All these people are doing things to keep the town safe. We got to go fight Alistair, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
And we got our crew with us now.
And
Gould,
if they're engaging the numbers, then we can get him.
Gould, if you can get people to safety, if you really think these frogs are going to take you, like you should retreat into the forest.
All right, and she whistles,
Oh, no.
and you see like probably about 36 people start exiting the bar, and she starts giving commands to people to like it's not safe anymore, guys. We need to leave.
Can I yell out, fortify the adventuring shop or whatever? Like join my parents.
Ghoul yells down and says, I mean, if you guys are saying we need to abandon this, we're leaving. We can't fortify anything.
Yeah, why would Ace
And
say
she's like yelling
I was
down
more being sarcastic.
to,
that? You guys are fine.
we're getting out of here. I mean, if you guys are taking Corgan and Dorgan and Big Craig, we got to go. And she's starting to hop down and gather everyone to leave.
All right, fine. Grab Corgan and Dorgan and Craig then.
Sarcasm is not.
Ace's strong point.
You've had 120 episodes for sarcasm.
All right. Well, then let's just go finish this
Yeah.
with what we have, and let's have them get to wherever you need to get to be safe.
They're smart. They'll know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are smart. You guys know what to do.
Let's just go finish this for the best.
Yeah. Let's go finish this.
I mean, regardless, I trust you, Ghoul.
Yeah, we all trust you.
Ghoul's just
Idiots-
yelling.
idiots say what?
Gathering people now. Like she's not
She's
in a
not
conversation
having a moment.
anymore.
All right. Okay. No, she's not having a moment. Sorry.
She
She's good.
seems
She's good.
stressed at this point. Like,
good.
like this is like an out at this point. She's like, I'm gonna get these people to safety.
Boys of
We've
Quilton Bay
saved
said it was
everyone
okay.
that we can. Everyone else is gonna have to, fend for themselves.
Let's go kill Alistair. This is going on.
Can we go after the ballista? Because I have no way to attack.
Look, me and
Alistair.
Simon have the ranged attacks. We'll go fight Alistair. You guys go get
And
the ballista.
I've got this chain. I can maybe haul him down to get him to our level.
I mean, I do have.
And
10
I
feet
can
range.
climb the tower and maybe jump on him and drag him down into the water. Maybe drown him, bite him.
We have drowned other.
Yeah, I'll
Other
do
bad
anything
guys
I
in the
have
past.
to make
We've
sure.
drowned a lot of people. Honestly, if you need the ballista to fight, you go get the ballista. We'll go with Corgan, Dorgan, and Big Craig. And we'll go over here. You go get the ballista because you need it. Yeah, because honestly, that'll probably be
He's
the
gonna
best.
go by himself to get the ballista. No. It's fine. You know what? Actually, I bet I could throw you at him.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, I think I could do that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's do
throw
that.
you at him.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you put the chain
I mean,
on his ankle.
I
spin
was
him
really
around.
considering
Oh, and then
just going it alone.
Light them on fire first.
No, I think I'm strong enough to actually toss you up there.
I mean, I was definitely considering just going it alone and seeing my mom and getting her ballista.
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay. So he wants to go. Anyway,
Well-
he can have next episode to himself.
Side
The,
quest.
I
the,
mean-
the mommy issue.
That's a good name for a side quest. The mommy issue.
I'm throwing that idea out there. Like,
Your mom's unconscious.
You could also throw your glaive.
I do want to kill Alistair though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're about to go do.
Let's go kill Alistair.
All
Let's
right.
let's figure it out when we get there. We're not really good at planning.
We
But we're kind of better at
We
just
do
kind
a
of
lot of
in-
it, but we're not
we
good at it.
kind of do it in the moment, if we're being honest.
Okay, so you guys are approaching
Alice-
the bay.
yeah.
You kind of head to the other side,
Yeah.
between like one of these like shipbuilder buildings and then like a warehouse of their supplies. You go through the alley between, and you see Melora's kind of like walking out onto the bay now, approaching Alistair that's like up on the tower. And so you see the two of them at least catch each other's eyes, at least see each other, and she beckons for Alistair. And he gets intrigued.
Is she like walking on water?
She's walking on like the debris that's out there. So if you guys want to make an athletics check, if you want to continue out onto there to
Yeah.
balance on all that debris,
100%.
just to
100%.
just to keep.
Can I do one for me and one for Rosie separately?
It depends if you're writing Rosie. Or
I'm not writing her.
then do them separately.
I got an 11.
11. Okay.
24.
24.
What did you say?
Athletics.
Athletics. 8. That's not natural 1
Oh, Lord.
and a 4 for. Wait. What's her athletics?
She's got a.
Should be strength.
Oh well then. 10.
10. She does okay. Simon, you just don't like the water. It
No,
was, I
go
think, a joke
figure.
long ago,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it has
I'm playing
become
into
true.
the stereotype.
Yeah. Ben?
18.
18. And Corgan and Dorgan and Big Craig are coming with. So they're all going to roll. 17, 19, and 10. So they do pretty good too. 10 is what we were looking for. Simon, you're in the water is what it is. Like you
Yeah.
are having to swim. So, until you get on top of something, it'd be disadvantaged for most of your attacks.
Okay.
But you're able to get out about halfway before Alistair like swoops down to where Melora is. From here, you guys are on the north side. Melora and Alistair are on the west side. Do you want to continue down to where they are, or do you want to do anything else?
Yes.
Simon's looking for firm footing.
Okay, give me an athletics check too.
Can I help pull him up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's again a non-natural one.
You get advantage.
You
Go ahead and
pull from the
roll
bag,
again with
honestly.
Ace's help.
This is your
I'm gonna use a different D20.
this is your second you need to pull from the bag.
As punishment.
They're not natural ones. They're non-natural
Oh,
ones.
non-natural.
Oh.
Sorry, he keeps
Okay,
saying
that's 14.
14. You're able to get up. So yeah, that takes a moment
Thank
for you to get stable footing. But if the two of you want to continue towards them or keep in the group, what are you wanting to do?
Question.
Yeah.
Is the tower coming out of the water? Is it kind of near where Alistair is now?
You're
Or how
Yeah.
guys within vicinity? How close are we to that tower?
both groups are probably about 40 feet away from the tower. So you're about 40 feet north of it. Melora and Alistair are about 40 feet west of it.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good strategy. Because he was like flying around and shit, right?
Yeah, so he's flown down to where she is.
Can I go to? I want to go to the tower
Okay.
and attempt to spider climb to the top.
Okay, give me an athletics check for this leg of the
Okay.
journey. And Ben, are you sticking with them, or are you going your own
Following Val.
way? Following Val? Give me an
Sweet.
athletics check.
That's a 26.
26, easy enough.
You're gonna do a pile driver from the top.
13.
I'm gonna try
13?
and
You're able
use
to
my
get right
chain
over there
if
with
he
him?
flies up,
Yeah.
lasso him, and then drop and pull him down.
Love it.
Okay. And so you wanted to climb up as
Yeah.
well. And you at the tower, are you wanting to follow and try and climb this thing, or are you staying down there? It's going to be a difficult climb, but
Let's climb.
okay. Give me an athletics check to see how far up you get.
How high can you get?
Yeah. Some of the edges, there's some like handholds, like it's really sheer on the sides.
12.
12. You're able to get maybe 10 feet, 15 feet up on this because it's just like these like ridges that you're trying to hold on to. You're able to get up a little bit. With that, you hear yelling from Melora and Alistair. Also, let's say, where is Big Craig and where is Corgan and Dorgan? Who are they following?
Corgan and Dorgan are following me.
Not Simon.
Corgan is following me.
'Kay.
Dorgan is following them. No, that doesn't make sense.
No,
Does
they
it make
need to
sense?
stay
Yeah, they
together.
gotta stay together.
I'm gonna have Big Craig follow Simon and Ace.
Yeah.
Are Corgan
I'm
and
gonna
Dorgan going
have him go with
straight
them
for
because he's kind of
Alistair?
a frontline guy, so he can be up close just in case.
That's good. Yeah.
Are Corgan and Dorgan going straight for Alistair?
I don't know. That's what we're
You t-
deciding.
you
I
tell
mean,
us,
they're
yeah.
with one of you two, one of your groups.
Then it's probably us.
Yeah.
Okay. Corgan and Dorgan, and then Big Craig with Simon and Ace.
I could imagine them just standing at the base of the tower, just waiting for Val to jump down and bring Alistair down.
On the tower.
Funky Town yet.
Yeah, they're waiting.
Ace yells Funky Town. And no one pays attention.
Okay.
I have Sergeant Ruck and I have Falcon, I think.
Big Falcon, Simon, Rosie, Ace, Corgan, Dorgan, Val, Big Craig. Everyone is accounted for. Arguing, yelling over where Melora and Alistair are.
Can we make out who's doing the yelling?
Alistair.
Okay.
The
makes
the
sense.
big booms of sound are also part of like the storm that's like spinning towards him, because it's still happening. Like this storm is over the bay and it like swirls down and like tendrils follow where he is, and so when he yells, there's like a crack of lightning that follows up with it. I'll actually have you guys roll this check. I just need to find it.
You've got your assignment, Rat.
Yeah, right. I need Brute and Steadfast.
I'd hate for somebody else to draw those out of the bag.
And I'm not giving it to anyone.
Yes.
They could be in the bag. I have no idea. I put so much stuff in the bag so long ago. The
Here
lighter
we
was
go.
at the
Here
check
we
stand.
go.
So was the laser pointer.
I need somebody to roll me a wisdom check. This is with a plus 20.
I'll do it because I know I roll bad guys, but I also have a double proficiency on wisdom.
But it's a plus 20.
Well, on
This
the
isn't your
coast.
wisdom. This isn't your wisdom.
Yeah. I'm having one of you as a players roll this for me because I don't want to roll it myself.
I already have the. I'm gonna roll it.
I
ahead.
see. I didn't understand.
Actually, I've been
There'll be
rolling pretty
future
badly.
chances potentially to
I've
make
been
this
rolling.
roll as
I'm
well.
okay with it.
Okay, here I go. 27.
27.
Well, now I got to roll to see if I would beat him.
Yeah, let's see.
17.
I can't believe you wasted that roll just to see if you beat me.
I didn't waste it.
So with a
You
27,
wasted it.
something happens. The storm that's above you, a massive lightning bolt comes down, and you see Alistair attack Melora.
Whoa.
Of course.
She tries to dodge, but gets hit.
Whoa.
You see a slash on her left side that kind of opens up her shoulder, and instead of guts and whatever inside, you just see infinite space inside, and these fractals of geometry start just spilling out and sloughing off into the water around. They have this perfect form before it touches the world and then decays and dies. They are fighting.
It's like
Something bad is happening.
Is Melora fighting back?
forest.
You see her, and she seems scared. And she looks to you all with wide eyes, not knowing what's going on.
I charge.
So do I.
Yeah.
Whatever I got to do.
Eldritch Blast.
I leap from the tower.
Okay. We've
I
got our
c-
initiative here.
If I can shoot while I'm running, I do that.
Oh, imagine the still shot of all of us.
Yeah.
As
That's
he's-
a Marvel movie right
Simon
there.
tripping and falling into the water.
And he's
You just going like this.
This is almost literally at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy where they all put their hands in,
Yeah.
and then they beat the shit out of Lee Pace.
Yeah.
But except we're all kind of separate. in
But that's the thing. They all
different
come in
areas.
and they all put their hands on the
Oh,
Infinity Stone.
That's where we're going, is to the
Infinity Stone.
Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then Quill says, "We're the Guardians of the Galaxy, bitch."
We're the Quilton boys, bitch.
All right. I'm keeping the old initiative that I have already on my sheet. Ace, you're up first.
I rolled pretty
Let's
low last time.
First of all,
You did. Apologies.
use my final rage. If there's another encounter after this, I'm fucked.
This is the best time to use it.
Yeah.
so-
I mean, we're attacking the big boss, so it makes sense. Please be something good for my rage.
It allows me to
flowers.
teleport directly behind him
I mean,
and cut
that
his
is a good
throat
one.
at the
That
same
is a good
time.
one.
I can cut anyone in half with a look.
All right, here it is. Until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolor protective lights, and you gain a +1 bonus to AC.
Yeah.
And what within 10
Nice.
feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
Okay.
Paladin Ace.
I am
Nice.
sticking close.
We're all there all of a sudden around
No,
him.
yeah.
I'm erupting with
maybe not,
awesome light. It's it's got some fractals to it. You never
Sure,
know.
yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, I charge him. I assume I have to make an athletics check.
Athletic check to get over the debris.
And since I'm raging, I have advantage. That would be 26.
Oh yeah, you're able to use the debris to run normally.
I like the idea that he's gets his foot on a really good one, and then he spins his glaive behind him like a propeller. He's one of those Florida swamp boats.
And yeah, I get right up in his grill and I attack him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grill.
Alistair's like a gator.
All of a sudden, Ace is talking in a Cajun accent.
And fuck it, we'll do it savagely because that was a shit roll, and that's another natural 20. Holy shit!
Whoa!
Complete the set.
good.
Complete the set.
Complete the set.
No.
No.
Canton won.
Don't
but
look in there. You got to let fate
you
take its
can't.
course.
All right, I'm just gonna grab the first thing I feel.
It's a toy. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's a pencil.
No.
It's a pencil.
I
I mean, it's
Is
like
there-
a cool yellow.
Is there
and
even
black
another? I don't think
There
there's another.
isn't. There isn't.
mechanical
I took a little peek inside.
colored
Oh.
pencil.
I was curious.
okay.
Okay.
I want to see if there's no more left.
I wanted to take
But yeah, so that would be.
I did.
He fucking hides them from.
I've got my own collection.
Yeah, I know you rolled a 20, but if you want the toys, you have to be a good boy.
I'm gonna auction them off. Tens of
I'll
dollars.
sell it to you for.
I'll sell it to you for $5.
27 slashing magical damage.
You should. If you give me your next natural 20, I'll give it to you.
And
he spins around and calls you a heretic.
I call him a bitch. And a fuck.
20 times.
And we'll do it again.
The natural
It's not, but I need to see if I can. Is Savage Attack just once per round? I think it is.
No, it's all your attacks.
It's every attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll Savage this one as well.
I would assume if you do the first one, do the second one.
Do the second one for sure.
Because you get the disadvantage either way.
Yeah.
18?
18 just hits.
Oh. Oh.
So we know.
He's bleeding, boys. It's
time
to be the crabs
15 more. And my glaive is just glistening in the light surrounding me with all this like awesome Malorian energy. Malorian.
That works.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Malorian
I like
works.
that name.
It sounds
Malorian.
neat.
You are the Malorian.
And
Or like Moronian.
if I still have movement,
You're 40 feet away. I mean, you were.
okay, 45 feet is like my movement speed. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I step to the side of him.
Okay.
Okay. And you know what? This Storm Herald business doesn't really work for the boys of Quilton Bay. You're going down.
Well, you showed him ace. Yeah.
All right, Val, you're up after that.
Get his ass.
So he's 40 feet away from the tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I leapt from the top of the tower and using the reach of my chain, could I grab him?
I'll have you make an athletics check
Okay.
to see if you can. But absolutely, give it a try.
Okay. It's not the best. It's a 12.
12. I'll take a 12. You might take some damage from this as well, but
Okay.
you can absolutely get within attack range.
Okay.
So yeah, you jump off and you're whatever 10 feet above him as you're like plummeting down to make your attack.
Yes.
Okay, and
This
then
is
I'm gonna
badass.
try and
Corgan and Dorgan just waiting.
Yeah.
Drooling.
grapple him with the chain.
Okay,
It's just an attack roll, right?
it is.
Cool.
I don't like how calm Alex is right
That is an
now.
18.
It's like he knew.
That's a hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
But as your chain reaches out,
Oh no.
instead of grabbing Alistair, it grabs Melora. And you feel the entity that gave you this surge with power and try and like overtake your mind. They see this being.
Why?
If you take a look at the item, it has a curse to it, which means that you must attack a celestial if they are within range.
But the Herald of the Storm is a celestial.
No, they're not.
What is he?
It doesn't appear that way, at
What
least.
is he?
Huh?
What is he?
On your turn, you can make a check if you'd like.
Um,
Give me a sec. Some major things are happening.
Apparently not a celestial.
So
He's killable. He bleeds.
Or a fiend.
okay, so I realize this.
You only realize it after the attack has been done. Like instead of that chain going to Alistair, it goes to Melora. So still deal damage and still grab her.
So from the outside, do we see it like he just struck Melora as we see it, or he?
That's what you see.
Or it went towards what we see as Alistair, and somehow it is now around Melora. Does that make sense?
He was
It looks like he
aiming-
jumped down and attacked Melora.
All
He
right,
was aiming.
that's,
you see his
Oh.
arm over here.
It's 25
towards
damage.
Okay.
Alistair. With the chain.
As this happens, I go, no! And can I try and rip it out of my body?
You can.
Oh yes.
But don't.
I'm going
No,
to.
he has to.
I'm going to do that then.
Give me a strength check.
Both options are cool.
This is like in the eclipse when Guts cuts off his own arm.
That's
dude.
a
Yeah.
12.
12. You're able to pull it. You know what? I'll do a contested roll for this.
Okay.
What, him against Torog?
Yeah.
But it's on his body.
Rolls a 21. Or 21 total. To resist you pulling it off. And it just you feel it tighten even further. And it just you hear this rumbling voice inside you saying, this is the power you asked for. Do my bidding.
Can I do anything else on this turn?
I think you still have another attack if you want to try and make another attack.
Try it a second time. See if it works.
I'm going to try and use my fangs to rip my arm off.
Okay.
This is like Berserk.
I go, I will not let you decide what I do. I have done that enough. And I'm going to attack my
Okay.
arm
Go
to
ahead and
rip
give
it
me an
off.
attack roll with advantage because you're attacking yourself.
And Melora is all about free will. This is
Cool. That is going to be a 25.
25. Yeah, absolutely. With that, you're able to separate yourself from this chain. What kind of damage is left? Like doing so, you have to use your teeth. You have to use so much to pull this off, and you are ripping through. How much of your arm is left?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
I would say that definitely like I had to rip maybe like from forearm up.
Okay.
So my hand is definitely gone.
Or do you go for like the handcuff thing where you like cut off your hand?
You see this as it kind of like the chain had spiraled around your arm. You had to pull off like this large chunk follows, and like 3 of your fingers fall off as well in this. You lose a large chunk of this, but that chain comes off, and once it kind of leaves you, that magic that it has fades away. It falls into the water and starts to sink.
Oh, I love that imagery.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of breathing heavy, just kind of bleeding, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of like stuff my bloody hand into whatever kind of clothing I have to kind of stop the bleeding, and I'll have my maul in my other hand.
Okay, go ahead and take 10 damage from that.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That was dope.
I thought I was going to have to cut off your hand.
I'll do it.
I got this.
Okay, with that, Alistair turns and he sees you and he sees Ace, and he looks to both of you and says, "It's you that brought this false image of Melora here. You will all burn. I will meet my God." And you hear the storm rage above him as he is going to make attacks.
Perhaps your god made the wrong choice.
If he did frost damage, that would be cool too.
Perhaps your god could have backed us. We're the winning horse. Stupid dumb bitch.
Not lightning or force.
Can I persuade his god to abandon him and give us his power?
Seems like a long
gotta
shot
find
at
the
this
god.
point. Seems like a real long shot.
Just take a shot, Typing commands furiously into my choose your own adventure game.
Hey God, it's me, Ben. Are you there?
Attack coming down on Val. He rolls a 1 on.
Oh!
Bag? Or-
Ace.
Yeah, is that a bag, Paul?
That is going to be 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Here you go. You can pull from the bag.
Yeah.
We're getting close
It's
to
been
the
a
end.
minute. It's
Even
been
though
a
you're
minute.
being a jerk.
Here.
Yeah.
Something good. A
Oh, hell yeah, a little sword.
Hell
Oh no,
yeah.
now he can do it in real life.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I love this. I love little swords. Okay.
That's
Really
what she
works.
said.
No.
100% yes.
No.
Please.
That was perfect. That was the perfect setup.
I'm not. No, I'm
There's
not.
never been a setup.
I
like
do not
that.
Do you need some
accept.
dice? What do you need?
I need another D12. I don't have enough.
You want a metal one?
I've got one metal one. So this is the second attack, so it's that one. Oh.
Oh, it's
No,
only 1d12.
no.
Missed the big attack.
Oh, he missed the big one. Okay, good.
16 slashing damage.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Plus
Plus-
that's half.
No,
10 psychic damage.
that hurts more.
Oh, no. He has, because he's so dense, he
He's
has
got-
resistance to psychic.
Yeah, he's got Magneto's
Actually,
helmet.
maybe more vulnerability.
I'm real hurt, guys. I'm real hurt.
No.
As
we just got
Alistair
here.
just kind of reaches
just
into
got
the two
here.
of you, or tries to at least, and you tries to swirl the storm that he is into what you are. It's not so much into like a physical attack, but he's trying to rip apart what makes you you.
Good luck. We've been trying for 120 years.
Still haven't fallen.
Quick, while he's distracted, get up.
You see Melora looks at you guys that are here, and is trying to like cover her shoulder, her wound, but is not going anywhere. She seems to be in shock, or at least disbelief at what's going on, and is like muttering things that are incomprehensible. Simon, you are up next.
How far away am I from Melora and from the Alistair?
40 feet.
40 feet.
Okay, I run to Melora and I
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
do cure wounds on her.
Cure runes on a god.
A 6. I'm just not good at athletics, so you might as well just assume that I fail.
10 is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So
You know
the
what?
dice itself, there's 10 chances.
Yeah, there is. I'm gonna use. I've got my luckies back, so I'm gonna use one because
Okay.
this is my god
Mm-hmm.
that I serve. So.
Yeah.
That would be a 10.
A 10. A 10 is what you need.
Oh lordy! So I rolled an 11. I got a -1.
Gotcha. So there's 9 chances
Yeah.
on the dice at least.
So I'm gonna do cure wounds,
Okay.
and I am going to say, I'm sorry for all of this.
And she, as you're curing her, she absolutely accepts it. The magic flows through you and flows into her. You don't need to roll the dice on this. You feel like that cure wounds. Usually, it's like you're filling up like a container. Sometimes
Right.
like you're adding water to something, and when you do it to Melora here, it's like throwing a rock down a deep hole and waiting for it to hit, and it never does. She holds your hand as you do this, though, and just says, I didn't realize what he'd become. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Fuck, she should have used that free will to listen to us, but
Well,
Can I drag her to somewhere with cover or something? Like, is there somewhere nearby?
You put your hands on her to heal her, but to move her, like to grab on, it just kind of slips away. Not because she's slippery, but especially with this wound that is pouring out, something that if you look at it, it is hard to comprehend. Like, she seems unfixed to this position in reality, and you have you do not think that you can change that.
Okay.
she has a what to reality?
It seems like she is unfixed, like she is not in a stable location.
She's slipping
doesn't
between
really
here
exist
and
here.
there and everywhere.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, so wherever I am, with Rosie's turn being next, I'm going to just have Rosie come and cover us basically get between Alistair and me and Melora.
I mean, Alistair and Melora are right next to each other. You are next to Melora, and then next to Alistair are two of your allies at this point. So on Rosie's turn, she can come up, but she can't push in between any of them. She can be part of this fray for sure, but you can't like put space in between this god that's unfixed in reality and this living storm next to her.
And she'll already have +1 to her AC. So
Oh, because you're there.
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm in the fray for once.
Where is Rosie right now in relation to
Where you started, so about 40 feet away.
Okay. And Rosie has 40 feet of speed, so I guess then with my bonus action I want to mark favored foe on Alistair.
Okay.
First of all, let's get that out of the way.
Done and dusted.
Rosie with her 40 feet, I'm going to have her come up and do multi-attack on Alistair.
Okay. Give me an athletics check from her to see if she can make it over.
And so that's an 11.
11. That does it.
2 attacks. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so first attack. 24.
That hits.
And then 18. No, 19 for the second attack.
That hits.
18. Got so many to choose from. And 10 with the beak.
Okay.
And 9 with the claws.
9 with the claws. Okay. And she's sticking right there, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben, you are up next.
Hanging onto the tower.
I mean, you can Eldritch Blast from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot him with a gun. Get your gun out.
Do you
Shoot
just
him.
pull out your AR?
Yeah.
First, I've been saving this for a while.
Okay.
I cast my Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I guess I'd shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
All right.
I've been saving this one for a while, guys.
I thought sub scroll was coming
Yeah.
out.
I haven't. Oh,
that's right.
Wait, I do have
Yeah,
scrolls.
and I do too.
Several
Yeah.
scrolls.
You gave
Yeah.
didn't you give me one last time? You handed
Pause. What does that one do?
Oh my gosh.
You're not sure. You've simply pulled them and know their names.
Yes, I only know their names. This one looks like it hurts you guys just as much as the enemy.
I'm
Perfect.
I'm pretty low health, so
So don't cast that one.
please. And I stuck around to help people around me.
Do you think banishment could help Melora? Do we want to keep her around or do we want to send her home?
Actually, that's probably the smartest idea
You
now
know-
that you mention it.
I mean, she's all over the place right now. I'm not sure that you're
If you sent her
could.
back to where she belongs, that would
she goes back to her
Hopefully
plane of origin, according
Help
to
her
I think it's
not die here.
right.
That's actually
Can you
really
lock in
smart.
on
That's
her?
the smartest thing.
Can you lock in
I
on
think
her?
that's a great idea.
I mean, it's your turn. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's also
He's
my
just-
advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
Sense.
doing the Melora thing. Like,
It's
it's
free will.
Yeah.
Free will, baby.
what would Melora do?
If you think that's a good
This
idea.
scratches so many. this-
WWMD, man.
This scratches so many weird itches on one hand because it's like because it goes into that thing that we talked about in the metagame minute before or the crit files before where it was like Ben really wanted to end the whole speech with like, okay, I just asked one thing, stay out of our way, so I can like scratch that itch. And we can be the hero to Melora. Like is she getting
Sure.
ganked?
Do it.
But then I waste my whole turn.
Or you could ruin some other plane of existence. Like if she has some sort of infection that,
Ben, do it.
Just do it.
All right.
Try it. It could work or it could go horribly wrong. There's really only two options.
Yep, those are them.
Those are the options.
So, I mean, I leapt from a tower and had to tear most of my arm off. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and all things considered, I'm doing pretty well.
There's a whole turn. Okay. All right.
It's a whole turn. Oh.
What's the plan?
Banish
Banishment on Melora?
Melora.
Okay. You read the scroll, you whip it open while holding on to the side of this tower.
Oh yeah.
Hear ye, hear ye. I'm sorry, that's how the scroll starts.
Yeah. If you were to cast it on Alistair or an enemy or something, they would have to make a saving throw. Melora understands what you're doing.
All right. Good.
So she sees that. You see her eyes kind of light up with like an escape. And she's, looking towards you for this and kind of reaches up a hand away from her like hurt shoulder. You cast the spell. Magic flies towards her, and you see she blinks out of existence. Her wound, doesn't come with her, though. There's a chunk of it that just gets, plopped down onto the water around you and just starts to mingle with the water. And it's just these, spiraling, like a firework, zips around as it dies.
Like shooting off fractals.
Yeah, and it's just that into the water and interacts in a weird way with Alistair. But she's gone.
You just saved a god, bro.
dude, hell yeah. See? That was definitely worth the
This
turn.
will be really cool to talk about in the crit files after we're all dead.
If she remains banished for 1 minute, 10 rounds, she will remain where she's banished to, which is her plane of origin.
Right.
If you lose your concentration
no.
on that, she will come back.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So it's a 10-round
But possibly
countdown.
healed. But possibly healed and now aware of what the danger is.
Yeah. This is cool.
Alistair whips around, sees that you've done this, and is now facing your group proper.
You wanted to face a god, Alistair.
He yells out, "I will meet my God. What you've brought, heresy."
No.
And heresy booms throughout the bay.
No,
Big Craig,
We'll let you
Corgan,
meet
and
your god,
Dorgan.
that's what I'm trying to say. We'll kill you and send you there.
They're going to try and make it over as well for this fight. They all do great. They all head on over. They're a little slower, so they use their extra movement to get over there. Big Craig, Corgan, Dorgan. That is everybody, and that goes back to the top of the initiative, though we are sitting at 9 o'clock. And if we're at the top of the initiative, this is a good place to pick up from next time.
Nice.
How does that sound?
That sounds great.
With the god banished.
No.
With a god
That sounds
banished,
good. That
It's
sounds
a
really
good spot.
with Alistair focused on your group, your friends at your side, Nytheris watching from his boat with his companion.
And we still haven't even seen Coconut Bill.
Coconut Bill on his way in. But I will leave you with this. You see Nytheris watching this, intrigued, excited from where he is, and Brooch at his side with a chain on him as his pet.
It's like Jabba the Hutt and Princess Leia all over again.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So we'll pick up next time. Grab your swords. No.
Around the
Thank you for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. I've been Alex, your DM, and with me is
Dash is Valen.
Caleb is Simon.
Milo is Ace.
Red is Ben.
grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, you can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in@the-end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.